Professional surfer Kelly Slater won a surfing championship at the age of 50. Yet here I am in my 30s, and this is the best I can do with my life. What's up, everyone? Mike Muellner here. I'm an internal medicine doctor from Los Angeles, California, and today I want to talk about age and athleticism. So I can tell you from firsthand experience, as I take more trips around the sun, I'm finding it more and more difficult to do the same types of physical activities that I would do when I was younger. In particular, skateboarding. When I was a kid, it kind of seemed like the skateboard was part of my body. I would more or less tell it where to go, and it would go exactly where I wanted. It felt like it was an extension of my body, like another limb. Now, I just feel like I'm this old guy standing on a slippery wooden board with wheels that may or may not follow my commands. And I find that I'm falling more often now than I used to. And it even got to the point where I'm thinking maybe I should just give up on this hobby that I've loved my entire life. But you hear stories like Kelly Slater winning a professional surfing contest older than I am at age 50. I guess he was 49, just like a couple days shy of his 50th birthday when he won. And that wasn't like a seniors competition, right? This was the world's best surfers would compete at this event over at Pipeline in northern Oahu, Hawaii. And so that goes to show you that not only is age in and of itself not a reason to stop being active, but it's not even a reason to stop trying to push yourself to progress and be, in some cases, better than you ever were before. So with that in mind, I have kept it up. I've tried to learn some new stuff on a skateboard. In fact, just recently I did a couple tricks that one of them, backside tail slide, I haven't done that since I was like in high school. And then another one, nollie crooked grind, never done that before. So I actually learned something new in my 30s. Okay, fine, I get it. Learning a new skateboarding trick on a child-sized little micro obstacle, not the same thing as winning a surfing championship, but it still is a form of staying active and pushing oneself to be better, to learn something new and progress. But here's the other thing to consider. I think when we get older, it takes a little more effort to maintain our bodies. When I was a kid, or when I say kid, I mean like 20s, right? When I was in my early 20s, I felt like I could eat whatever I wanted to, didn't really have to stretch, would kind of work out intermittently, but none of that seemed to matter. I felt great on my skateboard. But nowadays, I find that all of the above has become much more important. And another thing too, I feel like my reflexes maybe aren't quite as quick as they were when I was younger. And as a result, when I fall, I'm not quite as quick to catch myself and brace the fall or land on the ground and roll so I don't get hurt. And I actually ended up hitting my head for the first time ever. I always felt like skateboarding was a pretty safe thing because you could just jump off the board, run away. But recently, I just was trying to trick, landed with the board on its side, and the next thing I knew, fell back and hit the back of my head on the concrete. Luckily, it wasn't that hard. It was hard enough that I definitely felt it and did have a bit of a headache, kind of more like neck ache afterwards. But that was a very sobering experience because that's how you can really get hurt skateboarding is with head injuries. So I did buy a helmet, and I think when I try stuff that I'm not comfortable with, we'll definitely throw that on to make sure this doesn't happen in the future. Anyways, back to the main topic of this video, Kelly Slater's Pro Surfer. That was actually a thing. I did have that video game. It was kind of a Tony Hawk Pro Skater clone, admittedly, but because it was a clone of a very good game, it was also pretty good. Now, that was way back in like 2005, 20 years ago. That just lets you know how long this guy has been at the top of his game. And for him to still be winning surfing championships at the age of 50 is really awesome and really inspiring for the rest of us, so we're not tempted to use age as an excuse to give up on the physical activities that we used to love. Okay, that's all I got for this video. Thanks so much for checking this out. If you like healthcare or healthcare related topics like this, feel free to hit the subscribe button there or check out another video here, and I'll catch you guys next time.